This is Nan. Nan has a problem. He drinks coffee 3 times a day, but he doesn't like going to a coffee shop. When he was in Vietnam, he saw many coffee shops in Saigon. Every block of the city has at least one, some had 2, and others had 3 or 4. To him, that was not surprising, considering that Vietnam was the world's 2nd largest coffee producer. Nan is now thinking. Google told him that coffee was first introduced to Vietnam by the French during the colonization of Indochina in 1857, as both a lifestyle and an agricultural commodity. Today, coffee has become embedded in the local culture, especially for the Saigon residents. Nan is now on a mission. What is his mission? His mission is to introduce a brand of coffee called Nespresso to the people of Saigon. He believes what sets Nespresso apart is that instead of having to prepare the coffee ground, measure the water, and wait for the coffee to drip from the fin, the machine uses capsules that are already pre-measured with the right amount of coffee. Perfect cup of coffee with the press of a button. That night before bed, he dreams of the proposal. He dreamt about the current political, economic, social, and technological factors in Vietnam. He dreamt about his future competitors, about his customers, and about the risks associated with his mission. The next day, Nan goes to the library and finds out many things. First, he found out that Vietnam has a strategic economic position when connecting Asia and Oceania, the Indian and Pacific Oceans. Within the last 10 years, the Vietnamese economy is developing with the highest growth rate in the area. Second, Vietnam is an active member of the ASEAN since 1995 and APEC since 1998, which proves that Vietnam is an international credible country. And lastly, Vietnam is currently making a transition from a century-controlled command to a more outward-looking, more efficient, and more competitive economy. This is good news. Nan also recognizes that Vietnam is becoming more service-oriented. The sector is forecasted to increase by 8% annually, accounting for about 42% of the national GDP during the period of 2016 through 2020. In addition, the Vietnamese government also implements an aggressive policy intended to promote the development of high value-added services in its modern society. Despite the dispute with China about the East Sea, Nan still sees Vietnam as a stable and peaceful country. The country, with its high growth rate, is still an attractive destination for international investors. There's a greater emphasis on education, and the young labor force is thought to be enhanced in their qualifications. However, Nan is still concerned with the legal environment in Vietnam. It seems arbitrary sometimes, and at some point it's weak, which might need some attention when he wants to run a business in this country. Nan also likes numbers. According to statistics, the Vietnamese coffee industry is expected to grow strongly in the coming years as the population continues to expand of about 1 million people per year. While Saigon's 9 million motorbikes run on petroleum, its 8 million people run on coffee. As Vietnam's economy grows, as its middle class find themselves with more disposable income than ever, so has its thirst for better quality of coffee. In Saigon, where Starbucks and other global chains such as the Coffee Bean have already started making inroads into the city's increasingly cosmopolitan and increasingly wealthy population, a band of small, privately owned coffee outlets has emerged. Understanding the huge demand of the market, Nan plans to invest in building the image of the Nespresso brand coffee shop by creating a totally relaxing atmosphere for its customers. He will emphasize that the coffee shop will be able to give the customers numerous valuable benefits, which are worth paying a higher price for than normal. First, customers can try the high-quality drinks and food prepared and served by the well-trained and professional staff. Second, the shop will offer a new and unique European-style space with music. This is very important, particularly to the demographics who appreciate taking pictures for personal updates on Twitters or Facebook. Nan is also very risk-averse. Since he does not like risk, he will actively manage the following 2 risks. First is the risk of changed product requirements. This is because people are now becoming more selective as the quality of life is enhanced. Second, the risk of high inflation rate. The inflation rate in Vietnam right now is really high, which causes the high price level in the market. This negatively influences the price of raw materials as well as the price of the products that Nespresso can offer. After some calculation, Nhan still believes that Saigon can still be a potential market for Nespresso, particularly with the unique European style and diverse professional service established by the Nespresso brand. The future coffee shop should attract many customers, especially working professionals.